Hello again. So, I finished making the barbed wire. Finally, took forever. But it is done. And this is what it looks like. Barbed wire. I've also made a 2x4. Thinking whether I want to make another one or not. Not sure. I think it might be fine as is. I don't know. Think about that. But this thing is getting closer to being done. One thing, I'm not really sure how I want to attach this to the posts. Really not sure about that part. Wondering if maybe just gluing it in and calling it good. And not like trying to wrap it. I'm not exactly sure yet. But that's basically where it's gonna go. I'm thinking the wrapping would be cool, but man, I thought I was done messing with this wire. I don't know. I'm gonna glue it in. And then decide, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna need my glue here. Thinking I might just glue it on the ends first, and then I can bend it a little bit where I need to. If I can get the ends glued down, I think it'll be a little easier to deal with. So there's that. Make sure this chat's working real quick. Yep, there we go. Okay. Alright, cool. And I got this one to deal with. I think this one's just gonna go like this. And then I can cut off that back piece. So I have a couple points I can glue here. There. there, there, down here. Alright, so we're gonna let that dry a minute. And sort out these bits. Where we want this stuff to go. So let me see. The guy, thinking he should be standing in front. Maybe right up front on the ledge. That'd be cool. I don't know. What do you think about that? Maybe back more. Minneapolis is here. What's up, brother? Thanks for stopping in. Guys, check out his channel if you get a chance. He does some cool videos, some fun stuff. I'm trying to decide where to place this guy. Thinking right up front, or maybe off to the side in the back. I'm not really sure. If I put him back like that, that's not going to leave a lot of room for his stockpile, his stash of stuff. Plus if I put him here, he's a little more prominent. Oh, hell, I don't know. What do you think, man? I'm not sure. I'm gonna start gluing these bits in, but I'm not exactly sure where to. I think I'll just go in this opposite corner, and then that'll leave me time to decide later. So let's see how I want this stuff to be. You can lay in there all crazy, I don't care if it's flat or not. If it's laying like that, that's fine for me, I don't care. But he's gotta have his other bundle for sure. Maybe if I just pile them all up like that. Yeah, I don't have any crates. Would have to make one. Think about that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. If I throw everything back in that corner, then I could stick them up front still. Or I could still stick him inside. Hell, I don't know. maybe kind of spread these out along the back. Might be better. Oops. No, it looks too purposeful. Let's see, maybe throwing these down first and stack everything on top of that. That might be cool. Get something I can't reach in there. Maybe something like that's better. I think that might be okay. Don't know. This glue's dry yet. Mostly. And of course, here comes the buffering. Sorry about that, y'all. My internet is stupid. Alright, so anyway, I need to decide on this barbed wire also. Am I gonna use some wire to wrap, or just leave it as is? I don't know. But I'm kind of thinking I like that arrangement. And then I can still set them inside. Or I can set them up on the front. I'm also thinking I gotta think about jamming these in somewhere too. Like maybe in there. Kind of cool. Don't know. Maybe the skull pole. That's pretty dope. I don't like it there. Don't like it there. There isn't really a place I like it at too much. Unless I stuck it just like in there. It might be fun. Read that and we'll get this one on this side. Maybe. I could put that as long as my sign will still fit. You like that there? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Might have a new space for my sign. Guess that'll work there, huh? Don't have a really good place to glue it though now. Oh, I guess I could just glue it like that. I think that might be good. Just leave it like that. Okay, so that sounds like a plan. I think I already got the mold lines off this. Yeah, I did. Okay, well, let's glue that in then. We'll call that the idea. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. So I think I'll start gluing these bits in too. Might as well, Cat ear. Use these tweezers with my fat fingers. Alright. I want this to be laying all kind of off to the side. That's pretty cool. Okay. Get this stuff out of here. How's this thing sit? I'm so uncoordinated. Hoping that's gonna stick. Just let that sit for a minute. Oh, my back. So how's everything going with you guys? How's your weather? How's your virus situation? How's your work stuff? How's your hobby time? Everything like that. What are you doing to keep busy? Put these away. Use those for something else. Oh, my back hurts. This chair is terrible. Sorry about the smoke screen there. Okay, so that glue is dry. Still debating on, do I want to use some wire to wrap the barbed wire to the posts? Oh yeah, me too, dude. So I saw your test prints look pretty good. What's the next thing you're planning on doing? I would really like to have a printer to do bases. That would be my thing if I had one. I don't have space. I have literally this area that you can see here, and it goes vertically over here. That's where all my paints are and stacks. So I don't have room for a printer. I couldn't put one in here if I had one. But I would love to do bases. I'd be doing those things all the time. Alright, so it looks like that's dry. So, back to the other glasses. We can get the rest of this stuff in here. I had that setting up like that, right? If I put it right there, that's going to make it really hard when it comes to paint. Move it out a little bit. Alright, so that's going to be sitting here. You guys can see this. Going to be in there. Trying out some new things. What the next print is one of Mr. McAngry models. He sent me one that was never released publicly. Oh, cool. What kind of model is it? Humanoid or monster? What you got? So I got this almost the way I had it before, I think. I liked it the first way I had it. Oh, crap. Come on. That'll work. Like a night space marine dude. That sounds cool. I would really just like to do bases. That would be totally my thing. I'd probably even learn how to sculpt them if I could print them. I don't know anything about 3D sculpting, but I would definitely try. If I had a printer that could do bases, that would be sweet. Alright, so here's where we're at. Let's see if we can get this. That's what we're looking at so far. So it'll focus on there. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to screw around with wrapping this barbed wire or not. This wire that I have, it's the thinnest I could get right away, but it's still kind of a dick to work with. Maybe I'll just try one real quick. Oh dude, I would totally pay for shipping on some bases if you were to print some. I could PayPal you, brother. Alright, so I'm gonna give this a try. A lot more difficult to do on here than it was to make the barbed wire, but let's give it a try. Just see if I can do it without breaking anything. Okay, just on very first glance, I don't know that I'm gonna like that. Let me try something. Let me try something here. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I might just leave it without. If I had some thin, super thin wire, I would do it. Maybe. Yeah, that wire's too thick for that. It just doesn't look right. Maybe I'll use some thread, some string, see what I can find to wrap that on there. Because I think it might look cool wrap, but not with this wire. This wire is too thick. Definitely too thick. I just needed to get some right away, and that's what was available right away. So that's what I'm using. It is a bit out of scale, obviously, for the barbed wire, but not terrible, I guess. I mean, whatever, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. So, this clipper's away. I don't think I need these either. I guess really just waiting for this glue to dry. I could start on the battle damage on the wall. Looks like one of them got covered. That's okay. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 that I could do. I might as well, right? Get a piece of paper. Alright, so this is a trick I learned. I did it on this guy too, but this is a technique I learned from Martin Kovac's Night Shift scale modeling channel. Even though it's not minis, he does a lot of stuff that kind of carries over. I love watching him do his thing. I don't do tanks or anything like that, but it's really fun to watch somebody who knows what they're doing do that stuff. So basically what we have is Tamiya putty, basic type. And what we're going to do is just put a little bit out here. Actually, I'd probably just pull it out of the tube. And use something like this to put it in. Let me get closer. To put it in these holes. Then you're going to let it sit for a second, and we'll take a. No, it's a little bit big. I'll find a suitable brush handleable. Something like this with a kind of a pointy, rounded end. And I'm just going to kind of smash it, and it'll kind of push out around the outside. Let me see if I can find a better brush handle. Oops. No. No, too fat. Let me look in my crappy brushes drawer. Those are decent brushes. shit brushes. These are all pretty fat. So maybe this one. Is it any less than that? Yeah, that's less than that. Let's try that. That might work. If nothing else, I can just round off this. Actually, that might be better. Let's see, I got a file here. That might be good. Let's see. This is definitely a cool trick, though. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. It looks really good. Looks really good when he does it. Anyway, I'm gonna do my best. Let me see. Use this thing I was stirring with. Alright, we'll try it. We'll give it a go. This stuff is a little bit stinky. It's coming out on its own. Alright, I'm going to put it down on the paper then. It's a little bit stinky. It's not terrible. But it is a little bit stinky. It does dry fairly quickly, so you gotta kind of get on it. Alright, so I'm just pushing that in. I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna give it a second yet. This is a little bit bigger hole, so we're gonna stick some more in there. Alright, I'm gonna hit these. You can kind of see the, hopefully you can see the effect that gives. You can kind of shape it as you're pushing in there. I'll give that one just a second here. I think it looks really cool. Hopefully you can see that. And anything extra that you don't like, you can just take off with your knife once it gets a little more firm. If you haven't seen the Night Shift channel, definitely check it out. The guy does some super cool work. Especially if you're into tanks and stuff like that. He's really good. His accent's fun too. He's got a good sense of humor. I enjoy watching his stuff. I'm gonna get rid of this real quick because it stinks. I'm gonna go throw this away. I will be back in one moment. Alright, got rid of the stinky. Oh, jerk shed. All my base are belong to you. Wait. Yeah. You know what I mean. Alright, so yeah, this is where we're at. This pole is kind of wobbly. I think I'm gonna have to give that some more glue. Oh, I could have jammed some putty in there. Oh well, it's too late now. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else as far as battle damage goes. I think that's gonna be good for that. Yeah. The only other thing I might do yet is another 2x4. I was thinking about putting one right across here. Long time. It's a good one. It's a good one. Alright, so I guess right about there we can cut that. Cool, thanks man. It's actually a lot of it's hot glue because it's just gonna get covered. And then small gravel, small rocks. I think those streams were my afternoon streams, so you probably didn't see those. And this Sterling Battlemire, which is super cool. I like that. I like it. The texture paint. But yeah, I think it came out alright. Alright, so I'm going to trim this down a little bit. It's a little bit wide for 2x4. Plus, I don't want it to be totally straight edges. Because, you know, orcs and everything. And kind of give this some damage. And we'll give it a little bit of wood grain. Where's my brushy brush? Where'd it go? It's down here. And then I'm gonna lose it, of course. And we can give it a little bit more deeper grains. Let's use the back of an X-Acto for this. Doesn't have to be perfect. We'll kind of trim off give it a little uneven end. Alright, and in fucking about with this barbed wire, I discovered you can take a 0.6 mil drill bit. It is the perfect size for these pieces of wire to make little nails. So that's what I'm going to do. There we go. And we'll do one in the middle too, why not? Right. Okay, and one more. I'm gonna call this one good. Wait. I have another pin vise. I should use that. This thing is so noisy. Okay. So what I've been doing is just taking this wire, sticking it in here. I can move my clipper again. Just clipping that off and then pushing. There you go, 2x4 with a nail. It is what it is. It's not super realistic, but whatevs. I think it's good enough. Just gotta be good enough, right? I'll put this with some Mod Podge, seal it in. Where that piece went. I don't need it, I just don't want to step on it really. Come on, biatch. Get in there. There we go. Okay. That's that. Oh shit, it's that time of night. Cats are starting to fly around the house. Okay, hit this with some Mod Podge, get that drying. I need some different fucking tweezers. I need something that's like, I don't know how to explain it. Let's just seal this in without, I don't want it too thick, I don't want to lose that wood grain I made. but I need to be able to glue it onto the plastic with super glue. So, gonna have to seal it. Because for whatever reason, I can't get this wood to stick to shit with super glue. I don't know why. I can go a little heavier on the back, seal that in. Alright, and there's a 2x4. Yeah, I know, man. It sucks. I hate it. I do need to hardwire, but I can't when people are here. Because I'd have to run the cable all the way through the living room out to the front door. And I can't really do that with people around. I wish I could. Okay, get off. Okay. Alright, so 2x4. Barbed wire is done. What else was I gonna? Oh yeah, I was gonna give a little more glue to that skull pole. Okay. Battle damage is done. Bits are in. What's that say? Would kind of work. I do have a really fucking long cable. But I'd have to go past the front door. I think that thing goes pretty much flush to the floor, unfortunately. I do have a really long cable. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I just got to kind of deal with it for now, unfortunately. But yeah, Jamie, if you're still here, using that touch portal thing for this stream, see if I can move it without knocking everything over. So it's this is what it looks like on my device. You set your buttons to whatever you want it to do. So if I want to go to close camera, I just hit this one. If I want to go back to main, hit that one, obviously. You can go to your different screens. End stream, blah blah blah. You know, I have these other ones set up to start and stop recording because I want to start using this camera for different camera angles for when I'm doing regular videos, and it's a blast for my community. So you guys don't have to hear my vape. I know Shed wishes I would do that more on PlayStation. Sometimes I'm lazy. You're not annoying about it, it's cool. I'm annoyed that it is this way. So I'll figure something out. I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could just go look, but the other option, if there is the option, would be to wire into the back of the Wi-Fi router. I don't know if that's a thing. But if it is, maybe that, I don't know. I'll figure something out. Actually, you know what? I remember seeing a LAN cable plug down over there on the wall. I wonder if that's working. Yeah, because the connection from the Wi-Fi to the modem is all internal in the walls and shit. So if I could just plug into the Wi-Fi, that's just right there. That would be perfect. Or if, shit. Or if this plug back here is actually live. That would work too. I'll check that out tomorrow. Okay. Drop my glasses. Okay. Right on. Okay. I'll dig into that tomorrow. I only have a couple classes tomorrow, so I won't have to pick. Jay's going down to Kaohsiung tomorrow to teach some classes, and I don't have to pick her up from Banqiao until like 8:30. So give me some time to look at that. Alright, so actually, honestly, I think all I can do really tonight yet is to glue this on, and that's pretty much it. Then it's ready for primer, finally. Yeah, I think that's all that's really left to do. So I'm gonna do that and then call it a night. So to see how I want this to sit on here. Just like that. Right on. I'll try both. I'll try the Wi-Fi first. No, I'll try that first because it's right here. That would be. Well, neither option is great, but better than having a shitty stream all the time. Right, so. This on. Make sure I'm doing the right side. Okay. I should have my other glasses on. Can't wear the magnifiers with these glasses because they will slide right off my face. Okay, try this again. I need more glue. Hold on, I gotta change glasses, I can't see shit. Sucks getting old. Okay, try this again. Oh, okay, I see what the problem is. I need to bend this a little bit. I can do it without breaking it. So I guess I just need to keep this propped up for a bit. It's barely on there, but I think it'll be good enough. I'll give it a little more tomorrow. A little more. Alright, well that's about all I can do. That's about all I can do. I'm pretty much ready for primer. I just gotta hold this for a while. And I'm sure you guys don't really want to watch me hold this thing. I guess this is a good place to call it a night and go to bed. So I actually do have to get up early, take Jay to the train station. Hey kitty. What are you doing? You want meats, don't you? Yeah? Alright. Internet, provider, modern wireless router, your devices, connect your wireless, and okay, cool. Should work then, I guess. I will give it a try tomorrow. So thanks guys for stopping in and chatting with me while I finish this. I'll give it some primer tomorrow. You coming up? Kitty's coming. Meow. I know. So I'll give this some primer tomorrow. And then the next time you see a stream, probably be painting it. Still gotta finish painting the duder, but oh come on. Now you're just being a camera hog. I still have to finish painting the guy too, obviously, but yeah. So, thanks again. What's it say? Alright man, you have a good night too. Good afternoon. All that. Alright folks, so I will catch you next time. I don't know, probably next couple days, hopefully. And do some painting on this thing. Alright, catch you guys later.